It's for all the people that don't like this song.
Sing the hook on this. Young Jay. Imagine me above the trees, a victim of pure imagination. It's so sweet how I rise above the sky before your eyes. Imagine me above the trees, a victim of pure imagination. It's so sweet how I rise above the sky before your eyes. I can picture me telling my little bro that it's twisting time. Let's search your frantic till I find my line of twisting time to pass it out so he can fire up the super sticky, so we can start the process of getting super lifted. I highly doubt that we could help me eye to eye. Right now I'm out of reach. Meet me at open skies, higher than the pants on earth, but that's my favorite line. And OG Cushion hit do all my favorite kind. I gotta smoke, baby, that's my form of therapy. Stress a killer motherfucker, I can't let it murder me. They say we'll make you laugh, the same thing will make you cry, which make it hard to see, and I can't see me saying bye.
What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. NBA Talk with Jay. You know what? I want to go. You know what? Hold on 1 second. I gotta go get these glasses, man. I gotta go get the good luck glasses. I got some plays today that I'm liking, and I need these motherfuckers to hit. See what I'm saying? Sorry, guys. I'll be getting them here pretty soon. Somebody's like, "Hey, yo, put your daughter shades on." I said, "You know what?" And it's crazy because the other day she had just brought them to me out of nowhere. You see what I'm saying? But don't tell me they got. Damn, that's not good, bro. Fuck. Good lord. Oh my god. Not Paul George and Joel Embiid out, man. Oh my god. All right, let's get into it, man. Good lord. 1 second. Good god. Damn. What up? What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. NBA Talk J. My hair looks horrible. I'm going to get a haircut. I'm going to get a haircut today, man. My shit looks absolutely horrible. But let's get straight into it, man. I'm not here to waste your time. Let's go over here to the streets of Orlando in this one. Magic getting the point at the house versus the Pacers, man. The Magic have been playing really nice at the house this season. And I said as well, remember, they went 0-5 on that road trip without Banchero, and then they come to the house 3-0 straight up, 3-0 against the spread. This is where they ball out. This is back-to-back third and fourth and six, but they hadn't had to travel anywhere. You know what I mean? And this is obviously a little quick revenge game as well. They did lose 118 to 111. It's crazy because they were kind of down big in that game and then end up coming back. And really making it a game before the Pacers just were too much in the fourth quarter and that one. Obviously, they were missing their guys in that one, but I feel like that the Magic at the house, like this is just where they ball out. Now, you could argue that it's a bit of a letdown coming off of that. You could argue that it's a bit of a letdown coming off of that big game yesterday. But you look at the players; they didn't really have to play a lot of minutes. They were up like pretty much the whole game. They never really were trailing in that particular game, man. No one played over 32 minutes for the Magic there. So really deep team as well. You look at the Pacers, they're still missing Neesmith and Nembhard as well. Two important players to the Pacers. Like they're having to rely on some rookies out there, some guys that were playing in the summer league, the Pacers are. You see what I'm saying? So some of these guys, like I say, man, they're when you have guys like Furphy in there, you see what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Close was in there. I'm watching him in the summer league, man. So Jarris Walker, he's not a bad player, but they're missing Nembhard and Neesmith. If they had those in this game, I'd probably stay off of it. But I do think that the Magic get the win in this game. Like I say, at the house, I just like this. This is the type of team that they feed off their off the crowd's energy. You see what I'm saying? So you could argue a little bit of a letdown coming off a big in-season tournament win, but when you're the Magic, you want to win every game. They went through a losing period. Now it's their time to come up as well. And like I say, they have revenge as well. They lost exactly a week ago to the Indiana Pacers as well. I think the Magic get this win. I like Magic here plus the one. I think they get the job done at the crib. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, if it was on the road, we'd be taking the Pacers, but at home, the Magic are just one of those type of teams where They don't like to lose at the crib, man. Let's go over here to Philly. Man, I like the fucking Sixers in this one. And B said he wanted to play. It was up to the team. Like, this shit. You know what? I hope we see something like we did yesterday. You see what I'm saying? I can't go official with this play. I thought Paul George and Embiid were going to play. I thought they were going to be fucking hyped up to try to end the Cavs streak. Fucking players soft as hell, man. I don't give a damn. I'm sorry, bro. I don't care. If Embiid wanted to play, he could overpower the team and say, you know what? I'm playing today. Same thing with Paul George. You're going up against the Cavs. This team is 12-0 on the season, man. You don't want to get out there and suit up and try to turn your season around and hand the Cavs their first loss? What fucking soft mentality, man. Fuck, the players lose so much respect for me. I'm not lying. I do have money on Sixers plus 9.5. It's not looking good. I hope, even though I have money on, I hope the Cavs fucking smoke them by 50 points, man. Fuck this Sixers team, man. 2-8 against the spread, 2-8 straight up. They did play somewhat of a good game yesterday versus the Knicks, man. But just I can't respect these guys sitting out, man. You're getting paid millions of dollars. Go look at their paychecks. Go look, not their paychecks like watching their pockets, but you should look at how much they get paid a year and how much, like, break it down to every 2 weeks. These guys, NBA players, get paid on the 1st and 15th. Like, some of these guys are literally getting like 700, 800,000 every 1st and 15th. Some guys, the $40 million guys, they're getting like $1 million checks on the 1st and 15th. Every time 1st and the 15th rolls around, they're getting $1 million. You tell me you can't suit up and play, man? I respect the WNBA more than these guys. I'm not capping this game. I like the Sixers here. I thought Embiid and Paul George was going to play. They're out. I can't talk you off the Cavs here. I mean, obviously they're 12-0. They're smoking everybody. 9-3 against the spread as well. This shit's not gonna. They're gonna take a loss at some point. Obviously, it's probably not gonna be today versus the trash ass fucking Sixers, man. Their big three is out. Maxey, Paul George, and Embiid. Just that's a little frustrating there because I definitely thought that they was really gonna play and they was gonna be like, you know what? This is the Cavs. Let's end their streak. Motherfuckers soft as hell. Fuck this Sixers. Paul George and Embiid, all the motherfuckers, man. Let's go over here to, sorry guys for the language, but that really kind of pisses me off right there, man. These guys, like, they have no sense of like urgency. They don't have any like mental toughness. It's just it's sickening. Let's go over here to the streets of OKC. Thunder laying 14.5 points at the house versus the Pelicans in this one. Thunder, man, they're laying a bunch of points. They don't have a real center. Like, they have Jalen Williams out there. I didn't know that SGA was 6'6". I'm not gonna lie. SGA is actually one of the tallest players out there because Jalen Williams, if I'm not mistaken, is only 6'5". So you got your point guard as the tallest guy out there. Obviously they have Dieng coming off the bench, but there's not a ton of size for the Thunder. So matchups for like guys like Messi here for the Pelicans is actually doing well. Now, obviously, they're going to try and shut down Brandon Ingram. They're going to probably put Dort or somebody on Ingram. If you shut down Ingram, then that's your pathway to win this game easily. Pelicans this is a playoff revenge spot. Most of the guys that are playing for the Pelicans wasn't even on this fucking team that got swept. You see what I'm saying? Only ones that's out, Ingram and Murphy. And Murphy's going to be on a minutes restriction as well, man. So, man, even Jose Alvarado's out. They don't have a point guard right now, man. This is bad. This is very bad, man. You could argue that the whole starting five. So Zion, DeJounte Murray, McCollum, Herb Jones. Those are 4 starters that are out. And then you have 2 important bench guys, Jose Alvarado and Jordan Hawkins. I'd like to take the Pelicans here plus 14.5. Thunder don't have a center, any type of paint protection. But remember, still, that perimeter defense is still like absolute lights out. You see what I'm saying? The screen does not like these glasses, but I like them, so I don't care. I don't really care what's going on with the screen. This shit does look horrible, though. Just give me 1 sec. Oh, shit. I probably take, damn, all right. Invisible J here. Fuck it. It's going to have to be good enough. This game should go under, in my opinion, because I do think that Messi can defend the paint over there. He should go over his blocks. Whenever I like to bet some of these guys in their props, they just don't go over, and then the next game they'll smash it. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to whoever bet Dyson Daniels steals yesterday, though. I didn't bet it, but Cuz went crazy yesterday. But Messi blocks should be a thing. Messi rebounds should be a thing. Obviously SGA is going to go bonkers versus the Pelicans. I don't know who they're going to put on SGA. I believe his points prop was like at 28.5. Once again, he's trying to build the MVP case. He's going to make sure he tries to go for 30 every single night. You just worry about possible blowout potential. Like if they're up by 30, SGA is going to sit. But I do think that SGA could go for 30 in this one. I'd be looking at Messi blocks if it's at 1.5, and I'd be looking at his rebounds as well. I'd like to get there with Pelicans, but I mean, the Thunder could really lock these boys up. As well. It's a tough game for me because I know that, like, as far as the coaching, Willie Green, like these guys, like these, they swept us last year. We got to come in here and ball. At 14.5 is a lot. You don't have Caruso, you don't have Chet Holmgren or Hardenstein. They don't really have a real center down there. Zubac did whatever he wanted in the paint last game, and so the whole thing is you have to send the passing in and then try to pass it out to the 3-point shooters. Pelicans don't really have the guys that can knock down the shots. I lean towards the under in this game. I think it goes under. Messi blocks, Messi rebounds. Small lean to Pelicans plus 14.5, but I'm not getting there, man. Let's go over here to New York. Knicks land 8.5 points at the house versus the Bulls. Bulls don't really play a ton of defense, but this is a spot that I do lean to the Bulls plus the points, man. We saw Jalen Brunson sprain his ankle last night. He ended up coming back in the game. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if he were for one to sit out, because obviously they're coming off a big in-season tournament win as well. But even if he does play, I don't expect Brunson to be 100%. Now, the starting five for the Knicks is obviously way better than the Bulls. You could argue the Bulls have a little bit more deeper team, though, as well. I remember there was a spot last year where the Bulls had won this game like outright or something like that. Was that last year? No, there was a spot they were getting 13.5, and they took them to overtime, only lost the game by 1. I feel like the Bulls could be scrappy here. I don't think that I'm going to get there with the Bulls. I mean, you saw them. This is the whole thing about the Cavs. The Cavs are teetering on a loss. They almost lost to the Bulls. You see what I'm saying? Like, they were down in that game. It was tie game. I remember Zach LaVine went on a 10-0 run. The Cavs are kind of teetering on a loss, but regardless of that, the Bulls, I mean, 2-0 against the spread their last couple games. They beat the Hawks outright when Trae Young was still out there. And they, like I say, they took the Cavs to the brink, man, and covered their game. You see what I'm saying? Damn near wire to wire. So the Bulls have shown you, like, they can match up versus some teams. They can pick and choose their nights where they want to play some defense. You look at the Bulls roster, it's actually not a bad team. They just don't really consistently play defense at a really high rate, in my opinion. But don't like that Brunson could possibly be out in this game. I feel like the Bulls plus 8.5. I think it's the right side. I don't know if I'm gonna get there, but I could see somewhat of, because if you look at the Knicks, 6 of their last 7 games have been on the road. You know what I mean? So this is only their second home game in their last 8 games, man. So the Knicks have been traveling all over the place. They're on a back-to-back 3rd and 4, 4th and 6 with travel involved as well. Now, Philly to New York isn't that far, but still they were you still got to travel. You see what I'm saying? It's not like you're at the house going straight to the crib, man. So I lean Bulls plus 8.5. I don't think I'm going to get there, man. Let's go over here to Brooklyn in this one. I know Ben Simmons is questionable, and it sounds crazy, but the Knicks, they do need Ben Simmons. He actually looks really good for them coming off the bench last game as well, and I think that's going to work well because they lowered his props, rebounds, assists because he's coming off the bench. And he still went crazy. He still went over. You see what I'm saying? So Ben Simmons is actually starting to get back into prime form over there. I actually think that the Nets would miss him over there. Dorian Finney-Smith, one of their best defenders, he's questionable as well. He didn't play in that last game. Now, they beat the Pelicans, but if you watch the game, the Pelicans really probably should have won that game, to be perfectly honest with you, man. The Nets, their first half streak was over. They did lose that first half. Straight up and against the spread versus the Pelicans, but they did come back. I believe it was Cam Thomas hit a huge 3. It was Cam Thomas or Cam Johnson hit a huge 3 in that one. They are 8-1 against the spread last 9. I'm not betting against the Celtics after a loss. Like, I mean, what are we doing here? They just lost as 16-point favorites versus the Hawks. Somebody's out there somewhere was tearing their house up, had Celtics on the money line in the parlay, and that was probably the only thing they lost, and they're fucking shit up. I guarantee you that. You see what I'm saying? But I wouldn't bet against one of the best teams in the NBA coming off an absolute embarrassing loss at 16-point home favorites. I kind of alluded to that they might not really care about that in-season tournament. Like, they didn't give a damn. You see what I'm saying? Like, I know that Jalen Johnson and Dyson Daniels, they went crazy, but Celtics didn't care about this shit, but now they have a bad taste in their mouth. Now they're looking to bounce back. They're going up against the Nets team that's obviously been playing over their head. The Celtics have absolutely owned these guys, 9-1 straight up last 10 games, 6-2-2 against the spread as well. I can only look towards the Celtics of the boss in this particular game, man. You see what I'm saying? My guy said he was tearing his house last night with the Wolves parlay. I'm already knowing, man. No one wanted to I'm just saying, I kind of said, don't fucking bet against the Blazers, man. And I told you first, I'm not even that I told you so type of guy, but it's really like about teaching guys for the long term. When a team comes off a Smack City loss, you either take that team or you stay off of them the next game, even if it's the Blazers. You see what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily I told you so, but it's just like for the future, for long term. You see what I'm saying? It's just not something you want to do, man. I'd lean towards Celtics heavily. Like I think they could do whatever they want versus the Nets. I know they've been balling. Got Shooter, Cam Johnson. Watch out for Ben Simmons. If he misses this game, the Celtics definitely smoking their ass. And then even if Finney Smith comes back, if they're missing Ben Simmons coming off the bench, Nets will lose this game by double digits. And I think the Celtics get over their team total. I think they can cover a full game spread. Let's go over here to Houston in this one. H-Town. Rockets land 4 versus the Clippers in this one. This is what I'm thinking about this one. I'm looking at the roster. First off, quick first reaction is like, all right, I like the Rockets in this spot. They're at the house. They've been playing a lot better. 4-2 at the house as well. They've won 4 of their last 5 games as well. They've won 6 of their last 8 games. Been playing some tough teams as well. Like the Rockets have shown you mental toughness. They got down by 31 points versus the Warriors. We see how the Warriors are balling. They got down 31. They were down 21 in the fourth quarter, going into the fourth quarter. Guess what they did? Came all the way back to tie the game and push it to overtime. Now, they lost by 6 in overtime, but you got to understand, these players these days get down 31 and they mail shit in. Not the Rock. I mean, down 21 to start the fourth. They could have been like, man, let's go party or something. They came all the way back versus the Warriors. The Rockets are a strong-minded team. I love the way Udoka is coaching them up, have an even better team. Oh, I have a good look in this one. Something I thought about last night. So I do think that the Rockets minus the 4 is the right side here. It was at 4.5 last night, and I'm even thinking I like the Rockets here, mainly because the Clippers had owned them for so long. The Clippers had won 9 straight games. It was probably more than that, but I'm just looking at last 10. The Clippers had won 9 straight games versus the Rockets. Rockets finally beat them last year, one of the last games of the season. Rockets beat them 116-105. The Rockets were favored as well, minus 4.5 on the road. That was their first time being favored over them in their last 10 games. So guess what? When a team owns you for 9 games, and then now the Rockets, you could possibly argue that the Rockets are better than the Clippers now. Now they're the big brother. Now it's their turn to own the Clippers for a while, in my opinion. I think the Rockets minus 4 get the job done. I know Harden has come back to Houston, but he's probably going to have Dylan Brooks all on him like white on rice. You feel me? Kevin Porter Jr. comes back to Houston here. And while I think that, because I'm looking at the roster, I'm like, I do think Rockets are the better team. I think they win this game by margin. And I'm looking at the Clippers. So I'm like, the Clippers team isn't bad. Like, they have some guys over there. They can actually match up well in this game. But I'm looking, I scroll down to Kevin Porter Jr.'s now. I said, oh, it just pops up. Ding! He's going back to H-Town in this one. Kevin Porter Jr. actually can still kind of ball. Like, I've been watching him. He had a real nice move the last game. He's a little lefty out there. He crossed cuz up real nice. I think Kevin Porter Jr. goes over his points today. I don't even know what it is. They might not even have it out. You see what I'm saying? They might not, but I feel like that Kevin Porter Jr. is a really good look today. Let's check it out. You see what I'm saying? If anybody sees this, if anybody sees cuz on the thing, you feel me? Let's see real quick, man. Sorry, I'm not trying to take up your time, but I'm trying to get this money. You feel me? Oh, that's 6. Where did the Sixers go to, man? Bullshit ass team. He just went to 10.5. Sixers still covering that shit. I don't give a damn. That shit got me salty. I can't even lie to you. I'm salty behind that. I thought the Sixers gonna win outright today. Kevin Porter ain't doing shit tonight. So LJ, all right, bro, watch. I'm telling you. Kevin Porter Jr. gonna have at least 10 points tonight. Let's see. It said 9.5. Fuck, I thought it would be like 7.5. I thought it would be some low shit like that. I think Ty Lue might put him in there. See what I'm saying? Like I like his over. I think he has a little bit extra motivation. Now, LJ, I still think the Rockets win. You see what I'm saying? I still think they win and cover. But one player that I think has extra motivation in this game, it's Kevin Porter Jr., man. But You know what? I think I'm betting Rockets here, -4. That's what I think I'm doing, man. At the crib, this is where they ball out. They've gotten owned by the Clippers. You got Harden coming back. See what I'm saying? They play OKC really tough. I must say that they play OKC really tough. But I think that this is fourth game in 6 nights as well for the Rockets. I mean for the Clippers. I like the Rockets here, man. I think the Clippers been playing a little bit over the head. I like Rockets -4 in this game. That's what I like. One thing that I would look for Clippers would be Harden probably goes over assists. I think Brooks is gonna be all over his ass. We got to see how the game is officiated as well. But Kevin Porter Jr. over 9.5 speaks to my soul. It speaks to my soul. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Rockets speak to his soul even more. Let's go over here to San Antonio, down the street. You feel what I'm saying? Around the corner. It's a few hours away from Houston, but Spurs laying 9.5 versus Wizards. Quick cap. Not betting the Wizards ever. Now I can't lie to you. The last time the Spurs were laying 6.5 versus the Jazz, they lost the game outright. And the Spurs hadn't been laying 6.5. The Spurs hadn't been laying points like this since fucking Tim Duncan and Tony Parker then was there. And Manu Ginobili. You see what I'm saying? Kawhi Leonard. They hadn't been laying these type of points since then, and I'm not doing it now. The Wizards. The Wizards are certified ass. They are the absolute worst team in the NBA, but I can't lay 9.5 with the Spurs. They're playing a lot better. They can smack the Wizards up by 20 if they want. They can. The Wizards have actually won 3 of the last 4 versus the Spurs. I can't do it. You see Wemby. Wemby went crazy from 3 last game. I still don't like those shots. You're the tallest motherfucker out there. Why are you shooting pull-up threes? You're coming down the court, pulling up from a couple free feet behind the three-point line. Why? And you have the major advantage down low. You barely even have to jump to dunk. And you shooting threes? They changed the game. I'm telling you this is not a regular basketball no more, man. Get your ass down in the paint. You should be running pick and roll, sliding, go to the rim. The lob is there. Who's going to stop you, bro? Why are you shooting threes? Let me just see real quick. I think Cuz shot 10 threes last game, bro. What the? Bro, he shot 12 threes, bro. I know he went 6 for 12. We needed the Spurs. He had 34, 14 rebounds, went crazy. I don't want to see Wemby shooting 12 threes, guys. I'm just sorry. It shouldn't be the recipe to success, guys. But regardless, I can't lay 9.5 with the Spurs. I'm sorry. I can't do it. It's just I can't do it. This is I'm not taking the Wizards, but it's a quick cap. Spurs or nothing. I'm not laying 9.5 with them. Let's go over here to Milwaukee in this one. Bucks laying 6 at the house versus the Pistons. Now the Pistons are coming off a big win. The Pistons might have a letdown here, guys. The Bucks, they're due to come up. Obviously, they've been playing like ass. Dame is probably still out. They've owned the Pistons. They have won 9 straight versus the Pistons. The Pistons have been covering spreads, though. They're 6-4 against the spread in their last 10. While they're 1-9 straight up, they're 6-4 against the spread. They're usually getting double digits almost every time. This is the lowest amount of the points that the Bucks have laid to them since April 8th, 2022. The Pistons can ball. This is what I don't like. They're coming off a huge emotional win and overtime game. At that, huge emotional win, guys. It was an in-season. It was a tournament, NBA Cup win, whatever you want to call it. It was there. There was a like they got it basically off of the during oop, and Spo called a timeout that he didn't have. That's the reason why the Pistons won the game. But I see Cade Cunningham. I see all the guys talking about how happy they are that they won that game. That was like a double win right there because remember, the Pistons are a young team, hungry team. Those are the type of teams that really want to win the NBA Cup. I think they could have a major letdown here, to be perfectly honest with you. When I saw Cade Cunningham posting on Instagram and stuff, still super late at night, posting like the win and the score, so I said these guys are really happy about that win. They could have a letdown here, man. The Pistons are a great team, really deep team as well. They will probably be without Tim Hardaway Jr. They're not going to miss much there. But this one depends on Dame, in my opinion. Obviously, he was in a little concussion protocol, whatever. Might still be out, but we saw that like Giannis could do this. You know what I'm saying? He can do this on his own. But Pistons, like I say, coming off of an overtime game is at that and a big win. I really don't like this spot for the Pistons here. And like I say, the Bucks, they have to win these type of games. These are the winnable games. These are the games that you have to do well in and build your confidence. You see what I'm saying? So what? Ivy 41 minutes, Cade Cunningham 38, Tobias Harris 40 minutes as well. Duran only played 30. It was his first game back. And then, like I say, Tim Hardaway Jr. was starting for them. He's going to be out. So you could argue the Pistons are like a little bit better team and probably in better form. I really think it could. Ivy ruled out? No, don't say that. Let's see. So Brunson's questionable. Ivy's out. That's not good. That's not good if you like the Pistons. Remember, I'm just saying I lean the Bucks probably even without that. That's not good. They can't be missing guys, bro. The Pistons aren't that type of team where they be missing guys. Now, Fontecchio, Beasley, they're not bad guys. But when you have bench players sliding into the starting role, so you're going to be without Hardaway, you're going to be without Ivy. So that means if Beasley and Fontecchio comes in, Sasser's not a bad guy. See what I'm saying? Ron Holland, I mean, he's a rookie. He played 16 minutes last night. He didn't really do much. 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist out there. So this could be a sneaky Buck spot. I don't like that Ivy's out. I don't like that. Cade Cunningham's a baller. Cade Cunningham should continue to like do well here, but they're giddy after that win, guys. I'm just letting you know. I noticed their energy. They were a little too happy about their win last night, overtime game. Wouldn't be surprised if the Bucks won this game by double digits, man. Let's go over here to Portland in this one. Blazers get 9 at the house versus the Wolves. I already told you my play of the day yesterday, you see what I'm saying? But this is the bounce back spot for the Wolves. The last game was the bounce back spot for the Blazers. They will be without Ant Simons in this one. I think he had some type of hand or wrist injury, or they said it was chest, but he's probably not going to be playing in this particular game. Wolves they need a bounce back here, obviously. They've lost 2 straight tough games now. They were already pissed versus the game versus the Heat. They probably came out versus the Blazers like, man, these motherfuckers trash. We could just kind of show up to play, and we could beat the Blazers. Well, guess what? Blazers trifected their ass on the money line. See what I'm saying? Blazers trifected them boys. You bet the Wolves, the Wolves were never in that game. Blazers led from start to finish on their ass. So this one, Wolves should come out. I don't want to necessarily say trifecta, and I don't know if I'm going to lay the 9, but I definitely think the Wolves come out with a little bit more hungry mentality in this one. They probably coming out playing really great defense. Like this game probably goes under. They probably hold the Blazers under 100 points in this one. As long as they come out locked in, especially without Simons over there, you're probably going to have Scoot Henderson, who is low-key ass. Not going to lie to you, like Scoot is low-key ass, but the Wolves should bounce back here versus the Blazers. The Blazers had their rah-rah spot. That was yesterday. Now the Wolves coming off 2 straight losses going up against a lesser foe. I think the Wolves should come out here strong, and they should come out here to play defensively as well. I think they could hold the Blazers. I would probably go with Blazers team total under, but I can't say I do lean towards Wolves on the trifecta. I might get there. I'm not gonna sleep on it. I'm gonna think about it throughout the day. I might get there with Wolves trifecta. But Blazers team total under would probably be the best look. Fontecchio is out. They're saying man, Pistons get smoked, bro. And Pistons probably about to get smoked. You feel what I'm saying? Who they say officially out? Yeah, that is crazy there. Fontecchio is out. Bro, the Pistons mailing this one in, bro. Y'all just gonna mail it in? Y'all give a damn about playing basketball today? Fontecchio out, bro. That's not good. I don't like that. I wouldn't take the Pistons there. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. But Bucks probably win that game by double digits. The Wolves probably win this game by double digits. I feel like Blazers team total under is the look here. I think that's the great look because you don't really care if the Wolves cover or not. You just need them to come out locked in defensively, and I think that they will. Kamara was over there talking shit to Anthony Edwards and shit. Anthony Edwards like, he didn't even say that. He's like, all right. I got something for y'all ass tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? So bounce back J spot for the Wolves here. I think it comes on defense. I think Blazers team total under. Let me just see real quick what the Blazers team total under is. Wolves are going to be flying around tonight on defense. That's something I can almost guarantee you that they're going to be flying around on defense. Damn, 104.5 is low, but I don't think the Blazers see 100 points tonight. I think Blazers team total under is the right side to know it. Let's go over here to Sacramento here. Kings, Suns took care of us yesterday. Kings land 7 versus the Suns. Suns coming off a back-to-back from altitude. Couple things here. KD's out. Bill left with calf tightness. Bill probably sits here. Anything calf, hamstring, anything like that, you don't really want to fuck with that. You see what I'm saying? Because like it can lead to some major shit. You definitely don't want to rupture Achilles or something like that. And then the Suns season, it wouldn't be over, but they might have to take it. This might be a schedule loss for the Suns. I know that they have revenge. The Kings aren't really like that. Like the Suns are better than the Kings. I'm telling you that right now. But they definitely would need Bill and Booker. Another thing. So Bill left with calf tightness. I'm watching that game because I'm watching, make sure the Suns don't piss this shit away. Then Devin Booker got hit in the knee bad too. Like I'm talking about knee-to-knee contact with John Collins. That's going to hurt the next day. Booker was already kind of limping as well. Like he stayed in the game, but that knee-to-knee, that shit looked bad. Like I was like, Booker, please get up. I have futures on the Suns. I need the Suns like to win the West, all type of stuff. Please get up, Booker. I'm praying. Get your ass up. But they did finish it. But this low-key a horrible spot for the Suns. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I could lay 7 with the Kings. I'd possibly put them on a money line parlay, but as you see, like the Suns they're a different team this year, guys. People probably noticed by now them start 9-2. They're tied for number 1 seed in the West over there. Like they're not fucking around this year. But if KD, Beal, and Booker like is either banged up or out, they don't really have a chance to win this game. Like, I mean, let's be serious with ourselves here. KD already out. All right, cool. You can do it still, get some spots done. Beal left, then Booker banged up knee. It's probably a king spot. As much I don't want to bet against the Suns. Definitely not where it's multiple possessions, over 2 possessions they could possibly lose. Because remember, they love playing close games. So I would possibly put Kings in a money line parlay, little Cali parlay or something. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know if I want to lay 7 with them. They are coming off a bad loss, a scheduled loss versus Spurs. They did just beat the Suns in overtime. So this is a divisional game for the Kings. They are at the crib. They do play a lot better at the house. They have the rest advantage as well. Suns coming in from Utah at third. It's a back-to-back with travel, third game in 4 nights, 4th and 6th. Possibly without all 3 superstars. I'd lean Kings on the 7. I'd rather throw them on the money line parlay, man. But like I said, as you can see, the Kings are not really a consistent basketball team. Like for whatever reason, they got DeRozan. I don't know if they're still figuring out playing with them, but they don't look as good as they did last year. I'll tell you straight up, because even the team last year, they probably could have hung in there with the Spurs. The team last year wouldn't have lost to the Clippers at the house in that spot. You see what I'm saying? The team last year wouldn't have been losing to teams like the fucking Raptors. You see what I'm saying? So I think Kings should get the win. I don't know if I'm laying 7 with them. Let's get over here to LA in this one. Lakers laying 6. I have to do this line is a little bit higher than I thought it would come out. I know that Jay Huff and Scottie Pippen Jr. have motivation. They have all the motivation in the world. They're like they're going to have every Lakers game circled on their calendar, but they did already win the first one. So it's not like it's the first game of the season. It's like, all right, I hate these guys. I want to show them something. You already got a blowout win over these guys, 131-114. You still had Ja Morant. You got Ja Morant saying, like, I hate the Lakers. We know that these two teams hate each other. That is bulletin board material. If I'm JJ Redick, I put that quote on the board. Ja Morant, I hate the Lakers, even though he's not playing. This is the Lakers' chance, in my opinion, to get this win, man. The Grizzlies have a better record than them as well. This is a revenge spot. When is them not having Desmond Bane and Ja Morant going to catch up with them, right? When is it going to catch up? It hasn't happened so far. They're 3-0 straight up and in against the spread. Their last 3 games without Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Marcus Smart. Smart may come back. Like I say, Scottie Pippen Jr. and Jay Huff, they have extra motivation here. AD and LeBron, AD didn't play that last game. I remember. I said that I was going with the Lakers today, and I'm not getting off of it. You see what I'm saying? Remember, I was saying yesterday, the sharp in me wants to talk myself out of the Suns. No, I forecasted these 3 days. It's 2-0 so far, and I said these mother efforts was going 3-0, and this is the 3rd spot, and I have to go with my guns here. Lakers minus the 6. I'm going with it. I like them on. If you want to parlay them on the money line with some, I like that too. 3rd straight home game. They play a lot better at the house. This team is they're 1-4 in a row, 5-0 at the crib. Let's make it 6-0 tonight. I think they win this game. I think they cover. Then they win by double digits. It's their time to smack the fucking Grizzlies up. All right, you don't like us. We don't like your ass either. Now we're finna take advantage of you not having your absolute best player out there. They still have Triple J. They still have, you know what I'm saying, Edie, Luke Kennard. They still have some guys. Not having Ja this time around, I think really shows. Having AD this time around, I think really shows. Give me Lakers minus 6. I don't have to talk about it all day. I told you yesterday this was my spot of the day. I'm going with it. Let's fucking go, man. Let's go, man. Let's see what the chat has to say. Rocking with Lakers minus the 6, man. Like I said it yesterday. The 3 spots in a row. There was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday that I was going to cash. It was Spurs, Suns, and then it's the Lakers. I have to go with it. Let's finish out this trifecta over 3 days. Lakers minus the 6 for me. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm on. And I have a sneaky lean to the under because I feel like the Grizzlies are already like Scottie Pippen Jr. Like he's he's more of a defensive player. If that's going to come out, he's still going to lock up on defense. And I think the Lakers definitely with AD going to look a lot better defensively here. They're going to be locked in defensively. This is where the Grizzlies probably really showed the absence of Bane and mainly Ja Morant, though. And I think that the Lakers can lock them up and hold them at bay offensively. Let's see what Grizzlies team total under is. I lean towards the under. I lean towards Grizzlies team total under. I have Lakers -6 in my pocket. I need like 6.5. Lakers -6.5 in my fucking pocket. Let's just see real quick what's their team total for the Grizz. 112.5. I think they go under that. I think they go under that because the Lakers have to win this game with defense. You can't be messing around with these guys, man. Grizzlies team total is most likely going under that 112.5. Lakers could possibly put up like 120, 125, possibly. So I'd probably go with the way I'm looking at the game. I think Grizzlies team total under would be the main thing that keeps this game under, man. So let's go through some honorable mentions. Y'all put y'all best plays in the chat as well, man. You see what I'm saying? But Lakers -6 play of the day for me. Can't talk you off Lakers Kings money line parlay. Can't talk you off Lakers Wolves money line parlay. Can't talk you off Celtics Lakers money line parlay. I'm not official. I have Sixers +9.5 in my pocket. It's not looking good. Kind of want to crumble the fucking ticket up before the game even starts. Thought Paul George and B were going to try to have some type of urgency and play in this game and try to end the Cavs streak. I told my guy Ronald last night, I said the Cavs streak is coming to an end. So Ronald looked at me like I'm fucking crazy, and I feel crazy now. I think Magic +1 is the right side. Man, I hope Sixers +9.5 is right side. I'd look towards Pelicans Thunder under, possibly Pelicans team total under. Messi, I lean towards Messi's blocks. I lean towards his rebounds as well. And then I think Bulls +8.5 could possibly be the right side. Brunson may not go today. Celtics -8 can only look towards Celtics there. Keep an eye on Ben Simmons. If he doesn't play, take the Celtics. If he does play, take Ben Simmons rebounds and assists over. I think Rockets -4 is the right side. I'm gonna put Rockets -4 in my pocket. Spurs Wizards want no parts to do with the Wizards. Also don't want to lay 9.5 with the Spurs. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I think the Bucks -6 is the right side. Wolves Blazers. I take Blazers team total under 104.5. I think that's the best play in that game. And I couldn't talk you off if you wanted to take Wolves trifecta. As long as they come out like, all right, let's play, let's ball, they should hand the Blazers here a pretty comfortable loss. Blazers had their rah-rah spot yesterday. Now it's the Wolves' turn to bounce back off 2 straight losses. But I do think Blazers team total under is probably the better look there. And I'd lean towards Kings to get the win. I'd small lean to 7. You need to see what's up with Beal and Booker. I do think there's a heavy chance that the Suns could just kind of not necessarily lay down because they're not that type of team this year, but you're already out KD. Beal left, didn't come back yesterday. You have to travel as well. Then Booker banged his knee late in that game as well. I don't like it for the Kings. If Kings could possibly try and run them off the floor tonight. And I believe Nurkic was out yesterday as well. And then Lakers -6, top spot of the day, trying to make it 3-0. So if there's one top spot of the day that you want to grade me off of, Lakers -6 is my spot. And I told you that yesterday as well. This is the spot to make it, try to go 3-0. I have a play tomorrow. We will win tomorrow as well. And then I'll look at for Friday, try to go 5-0 this week on the play of the day, man. So that's the show. I'm not here to waste your time. I'm here to bring you the info. Sometimes I like to look up stats and all this other shit. We're getting to that point in the season where my spots are becoming very apparent. The stats and shit really don't matter to me. Like I know people that build models and all this, their numbers can be spitting out. Guess what? The people that build models, they were on the Wolves yesterday. And you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about just a few people that I know personally. You know what I'm saying? It's not anyone that you guys know or I've had on the show, but there's personal people that I know that have Wolves yesterday and like altered them up to like 18.5, 19.5. And I'm like, that's what their system would say, that the Wolves should win this game by 20. The spot says different. It's simple. Like you can go off those stats and shit if you want. A lot of the times the feel is what gets me. You see what I'm saying? So stats might even say take Grizzlies. I don't give a fuck. I'm on the Lakers here, man. So that's the show, man. It's all love. Whatever you guys are betting today, I hope you cash. Obviously, unless it's on the other side of me, like I got to get on a streak, man. I have to. This shit has been depressing me. Y'all know I live, I eat, you know what I'm saying? I breathe like basketball. I'm thinking about this all day. So when I'm not doing well, it really it really, like, I really take that to heart. You see what I'm saying? I just locked in on Sunday, and I said, people that follow me on Instagram know I got a new car. I said we're going 3-0 these next 3 days. The play today would be the Lakers. I have one tomorrow. I like the Mavs tomorrow. I'm telling you that right now. Love the Mavs tomorrow, and then I will try to find a Friday play. And let's see if we can go 5-0 this week, man. And then I'll be back for sure. You see what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. It's all love. The people that's here that's still sticking with me, I love the shit out of you. See what I'm saying? It's all love, man. And let's get this cash, my brother. My brothers and sisters. Y'all hit the like button one time for the one time y'all can, man. And send me all the good luck vibes you can. I gotta get a haircut, man. See what I'm saying? Gotta go get snipped up. I'm getting a haircut, but I'm not on the Clippers. We out, my guys. Let's go.